Greetings, Cancer, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning into this reading. Today, we're going to be looking into the cards, what important intuitive messages Divine and Spirit want to reveal for you. This may not resonate for all Cancers out there. Kindly also check your other signs for important messages, okay? Thank you so much for your support, and without further ado, let's begin. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Spirit angels, we ask for insights and guidance for the sign of Cancer. What does Cancer need to know and need to be aware of at this time? Starting with the Emperor. It's followed by the Seven of Pentacles, Three of Wands, King of Swords energy, the Hermit, the Three of Cups. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Swords, the Seven of Cups energy. Alright, so I'm getting a very strong masculine energy here, Cancer. Somebody that has been thinking a lot about you lately. I feel like you and this person may not be in speaking terms at this time. Now, the King of Swords, typically this is somebody very intellectual, a man of ideas or action, or a woman of ideas and action, someone that has very sound judgment. Now, I feel like this person has the inability to be swayed by emotions and may appear quite detached, reserved, or even the energy of not really paying close attention to your emotional needs. But this is far from reality. I feel like this person could be wanting some kind of space or distance at the moment in order to introspect or just review the events that happen. You could be waiting to hear from this person, Cancer. I'm also getting that some of you here, the roles can be vice versa. You might be in the energy of the Emperor and the King of Swords, okay? Now, there's a need here as well to look into the facts or look at things more objectively in order to make sound judgment of what's happening or clear decision as well. How to proceed, how to move forward. The Seven of Pentacles and the Hermit tells me that you may have felt ghosted by this person, or somebody feels like the other person just cut communication abruptly. Um, Things are hanging up in the air. There's no resolution or there's no communication at this time. But with the Seven of Pentacles energy, a lot of these cards are pointing out to the need to be patient and understanding and wait. For now, let things be or surrender things as how they are. Let go of any expectations so that you or the person you're involved with can discover more about this particular situation. There's a need to suspend any assumption or not make any final decision at the matter. I feel like the whole point is to wait and be patient. Because sometimes we're going to discover more if we allow the situation to unfold naturally on its own. I see a lot of energies here that could be advising you or the person involved to not take action for now, because the Three of Wands has a lot to do about waiting for the right moment, waiting to be ready, mind, body, and soul, to manifest something, to take action, know when to act, when and how to act as well. So even if you are not in talking terms with this person or they're not reaching out to you, I feel like you are on their mind, Cancer. Okay? There could be silence happening right now. But with the Three of Cups and the Three of Wands, there is a great possibility of coming together, reconnecting, all right? Somebody's feeling hopeful, optimistic, and even excited with the Three of Wands and the Three of Cups. Now, the message of this card is to remain optimistic. When we surrender and allow ourselves to let go, it doesn't mean that we no longer desire a situation. It just simply means we are patiently waiting for divine and spirit. As if we are in suspension at this time, letting go of demands or expectation, control, because something wonderful is going to come together on its own, right? So with the Three of Cups, this can even mean restoring friendship, If you or someone that you know are no longer in talking terms at this time, all of this is possible in the near future. Restoration of friendship, heart to heart conversation, or this could even be seeing each other at some kind of social gathering or event. Okay? But the Three of Cups is about creating new memories together. There might be indeed a need for separation right now, but then coming together at the right place at the right time, Three of Wands. Plus, when universe orchestrates something to happen, is more magical, more beautiful, rather than forcing something, okay? Because the message of the Seven of Pentacles, if we have already planted the seed, if we have already done our part, sometimes we need to take a step back and let something grow on its own. But there's a promise of success here. Now, on a different message for some of you, Cancer, if this is not about relationship or friendship or someone that you're not in talking terms with, this may be a project, okay? Or some of you, your financial situation. The Emperor and the King of Swords suggest that you might be strategizing or coming up with some kind of new plan to make something happen, knowing that you have um, the intellect, okay, the ability to make something happen. But sometimes with Seven of Pentacles and the Hermit, we need to take a couple of steps back and let something grow on its own if you have already planted the seed, and just be patient. Because there's a risk here of, doing something rushed or impulsive. Again, the Three of Wands is waiting in expectation, knowing that success is yours. Studying the path as well with the Three of Wands. So if you have been contemplating on making a change in your career, let's say Cancer, this could be a decision of, should I stay or should I go? Should I keep going on this direction, or is it time for me to move forward, move on? Six of Swords and the Seven of Cups. There could be confusion surrounding this decision right now. Um, Feeling overwhelmed, unable to make a clear choice. But all the more reason to go on this introspection for now and really listen to one's heart, the whisperings of one's heart. It is only when we shut down the noise in the environment, not to be distracted by our fear or other people's point of view, not be swayed as well by just our emotions, then we can come up with a clear decision that's going to be best for us, okay? Now, should you decide to pursue something new as well, don't be afraid to start again, is what the Six of Swords is saying. Because this typically means that there is also success elsewhere. If you feel at some point, okay, Cancer, that whatever you invested here, whether it's a project or some kind of work opportunity, and you don't feel like it's growing or yielding in fruition, you can trust your better judgment and you can trust your intuition if it's, sort of steering you in a different direction. Because there might be new choices, new options opening up here for you as well. The Seven of Cups highlights for creativity and imagination. If you can dream it, if you can imagine, you can make it happen. But this entails some action that needs to be done once that you have fully decided what it is that you want. What is the next course of action for you? But for those of you that you just recently invested in something, the message of this card is to not be impatient, okay? Um, this could just be in the process of still growing, and soon it will yield into fruition. Now, going back to the message earlier, if this talks about a person you're not in talking terms with, or somebody that you ghosted, or you might have ghosted someone, I feel like somebody's still trying to make a decision about this. But with Three of Cups and Three of Wands, if you decide on fighting for this relationship, wanting to reconcile, wanting to reconnect, it is definitely possible. But you have to also believe in yourself and know when it's time to reach out. When is it time to break this no communication phase in order for you to get clarity over the situation? See if there's something to be restored or something you can hold on to. Perhaps there's just a need for closure of some kind of misunderstanding, conflict in the recent past, and have that heart to heart conversation with that person. Okay? Now, for some of you, if you feel like you waited long enough and you've done your part and still somebody's not reaching out to you, if you're the one being ghosted by this person and you feel confused or left in the dark here, I feel like the best course of action is one that's going to bring you peace, Cancer. If the situation is making you feel frustrated or restless, okay, I feel like you're going to find yourself being led towards calmer waters, um, away from the confusion of it all. okay? To stay grounded and look at things more objectively. Where do you stand, and where does this person stand in your life? Okay, is this simply just waiting and these are just temporary conditions? Or is it that the current status quo between you and this person you feel like is more of a permanent situation? If the case is it's permanent for you and it's been stagnant for months or years, then the cards are saying let let the attachment go. Okay, the Six of Swords is an act of really letting something go, moving forward, moving on. There are options here with the Seven of Cups. Even if this is something that you're not ready, um, just letting something unfold on its own, there's wisdom and character being built here, your strength and your ability to trust universe that is going to open new doors for you, new connections as well with Three of Cups. Okay, I feel like this is just knowing what it is that you want as well, because not being clear about what we want, we just feel like we're sort of just going with the flow with where universe leads us. Again, this is not about trying to control something to happen. Set your intentions, know in your heart what it is that you want, okay? And just be patient with Three of Wands. I feel like that is the message of this reading for you, Cancer. Try to let go of the control. Let universe direct the outcome of this, but be clear what it is that you want so that you won't feel like you're just sort of just, floating around, not having a clear direction. Now, if it's up to the other person as well, this could be something that they need to realize. Because sometimes ghosting is not a very healthy or mature way in dealing situation. At some point, one needs to break that no communication and clear things up. Because the Six of Swords means moving forward can only happen if there's forgiveness, if there's closure, because sometimes denying closure of an argument, conflict, or situation, connection, can make us feel pretty bound up to a situation. And it's a danger of being stuck, okay? A danger of not being able to recover in some kind of unfinished business, okay? So at this time, you may also need to call on the help of friends, people that you trust, some kind of spiritual mentor, the Hermit and the Three of Cups, to give you some sound advice. But ultimately, the decision lies on you and the person. If this is about a business, career project, or some kind of investment, there is the assurance of success here, but remain patient, okay? Think about what is the next course of action for you. So the Three of Cups may also speak about a time in your life where you really need to call on your support system, okay? And not to super isolate yourself with the King of Swords and the Emperor. There is a way to go within and go inward without completely disconnecting from our loved ones. If you're waiting for someone or something to happen, don't put your life on a halt. Cancer, still live your full life by engaging with these blessings every day in your life, people that want to connect with you, opportunities that want to enter. This is what I'm saying about not having control about how this is going to turn out, but letting divine, okay? Let go to divine all of this without expectation or any demands, because you're going to discover more about a particular situation. Now, in this process of introspection, a lot of you may also experience a reversal of values or attitude. What I mean by this is that what once seemed important no longer seems so. That's the beauty of introspection, of being patient, of waiting as well until wisdom comes in. What is your advice for Cancer at this time? Spirit, what is your advice for Cancer at this time? Guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. Okay, somebody that may have been ghosted here, or somebody that ghosted you, could be feeling guilty as well. Cancer, somebody feels guilty that they led you on or they gave so much false hope in the past. It could be why somebody is trying to reconnect here or will reconnect in the future. If you're the one who's feeling guilty as well with Seven of Pentacles, like I sort of invested on this situation, but I want something new in my life. This could be work in relation to a business as well. Whatever this is for you, Cancer. There's a need to release any beliefs that no longer assist in your soul's growth, right? I was talking earlier about reversal of values or attitude. What once seemed important may no longer seem so. Okay, let's see. I'm going to read what this guilt card is saying. So please take the messages however resonates for you. The energy of fear has many guises to complicate your path to loving yourself. Guilt is the most devious because it is a wolf in sheep's clothing. It is a self imposed emotion that pretends to be instructive and enlightening. Guilt can help us grow when we realize that our actions have been hurtful to others and that we need to make amends. After we do so, though, it is time to learn from the behavior and move on. The problem arises when we hold on to a guilty feeling that serves no purpose other than promoting self destructiveness and low self esteem. No one is perfect. Everyone makes mistakes. Guilt is not always rational, but if you examine it subjectively, act on it, and release it, it becomes a temporary emotion. Long held guilty feelings are never good and will create a roadblock to self love and happiness. You must continuously scan your current emotions for any guilty feelings and bring them to the surface for analysis. Healthy guilt is a warning that action should be taken. Irrational guilt needs to be released. Wow. So this could be why the Emperor and the King of Swords are showing up. I need to really look at things more objectively, scan our current emotions, and bring this for analysis. Could also be that somebody's feeling guilty towards their past actions to you, Cancer, but this is also just only promoting self destructiveness. It may feel as though somebody can't bring themselves to talk to you right now because they're isolating themselves. Um, and this is already creating a problem because they're holding on to that feeling, but it's not serving a purpose, right? Let me pull one more card. I feel like there's another message that Divine and Spirit still want to reveal for you, okay? We have peace. I am a being of love and I release all negative energy. This is a gentle reminder that balance in the mind is imperative in order for your soul to live its true nature. At this time in your life, you are to learn the value of peace and quiet and the joy of being still. One can never be truly connected to the source when the mind is engaged with unneeded chatter. Look around your life and be conscious of what elements are taking you away from the peaceful nature of your soul. Who or what is interrupting the solitude? It is time to reconcile past hurts and perceived injustices. Your peace may also be fostered by changing your outside view. Create harmony around you physically with order and calm. Trust the voice of your higher self to create an environment in which you can truly be in tune with your soul. So, with the Hermit and the Seven of Pentacles, somebody's really trying to release feelings of guilt so that they may achieve peace. But unless they really face or make a decision or even some of you closure, this could just be a temporary peace with the Hermit. Because even if somebody's distant, if the problem is not resolved, it can still continually haunt somebody, right? In order to truly gain peace, one needs to face the problems and be strong and make decisions. Okay? The longer somebody could be procrastinating and facing these issues, the more these guilty feelings may happen or may escalate. That's what I'm picking up from this reading. Thank you so much for watching till the end, Cancer. Again, take the messages however resonates for you. This is a general reading. It may not resonate specifically for all of you. Thank you so much for your support. I'm sending you love and light. Take care this time and namaste.